Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy BrandoAKAMiracle. Just want to give you guys a quick announcement. On October 8th at 1 p.m. Central Time, we're going to be hosting our 3rd annual Discord tournament. This one's going to be our Miracle Cup, meaning there's going to be a prize of $25 to what platform you play on. All you got to do to join is join the Discord and be subscribed to the channel. Alright guys, enjoy the video. Alright, this is game. Alright, Junk Converter. We're going to pitch the Stardust Synchron to get the Junk Synchron into rotation. Junk Synchron, get the Junk Converter. Junk Converter and Junk Synchron make a Junk Speeder. Summon a 1 through 5. This is pretty much full combo. We're actually just going to summon another Stardust Synchron with Junk Converter instead of going into the Quickdraw. So there we go. We're going to search for the Rival in Light, and then we're going to start off with going for Charge Warrior, drawing a card. Next up, we're going to activate a Rival in Light, showing the Converging Wills, using the Fleur to go into our boy Stardust Dragon, number 1. Stardust Dragon number 1 is going to let us draw that card, and we're going to use Converging Wills to bring out Omni. Discard on your mark to get the Doppelwarrior. Then go into TG Hyper Librarian. Next up, we're going to tribute the other Stardust to proc the Doppelwarrior. Then we can go into Shooting Majestic right away. Ace Monster right there. Draw a card. Also, we're going to summon 2 tokens. Honestly, if we would have used the power tool, we would have been able to bring a Charge Warrior out right here. You can see the emphasis on mistakes. We're going to go into a Chaos Dragon right here. And this gives us the ability to special summon a Quickdraw as well, which we didn't need to do. I'm honestly just misplaying right there, but we'll continue. We're going to add that Crow to hand. We're going to have another level 2 summon, and then the rest going to go to the grave. Then we're going to go into our Chaos Ruler. Honestly, us summoning that Quickdraw Synchron was not necessary whatsoever, so I'm just going to clear it off my board. Go into the Crow, bring out the Jet Synchron, use Chaos Ruler to bring both of them out, to then go into a Hot Red. Living Fossil, bring out a Synchron Carrier. To go into a level 8, we're going to go into Excel to activate the 2nd Stardust Dragon, and we're going to bring out Fleur Synchron because we have that engraved. That's going to end the turn with 3 negates. Our monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. He looks like he's playing Purely. We're gonna Maxx C on the first Purely. We're gonna bait out one of the Purely cards. We're gonna negate the first monster, and we're gonna let the second one go off. We're gonna then negate the second Purely spell, and then we're gonna Excel Synchro right away to be able to negate the 3rd summon. There's Baron. We're actually going to negate the card that the next Purely searches. Pretty much proccing the Purely with no benefit whatsoever. Because then our Arrival in Light's going to pretty much chain block him. So we're going to draw a card. But whatever he chooses to activate with that second Purely, we get to destroy. We choose to negate the My Friend Purely. And then with that, he's left with 2 monsters on the field. He's going to go for the Xyz summon. He misplays picking the Baron de Fur, but the Baron de Fur is unaffected due to the Excel Stardust Dragon ability. And then we're going to go Ascendant Gale, and we're going to go to battle. He's going to deal us for 800 damage, and then he's going to go for the Zeus play. With the Zeus play, he's in a good spot. He's going to clear our board, and we're going to hopefully gear up for another gear 2, but our Baron stays, our Shooting Majestic returns, and that's pretty much going to seal it, because we're going to just start going off, destroy that, He's going to choose to use another Purely. We do not want any Purely cards into rotation, and that's when we're going to choose to negate and play for the long haul, and he chooses to surrender. Hope you guys enjoyed. Welcome guys to this commentary. We're going to be showing you our Stardust Dragon deck. Starting off with the tuning. Getting Ash Blossom the tuning, honestly, can still play around it, which is very nice. We're going to go into Synchron Carrier and then normal summoning the Stardust Synchron, using the Stardust Illumination, sending the Trail to then subtract the level to make it a level 5 so Speeder can come onto the field. Very nice. We opened it with the Arrival in Light, meaning we can still do a lot of our Stardust plays. So Speeder going into our 1 through 5. The 5 is there for a tribute. The rest are going to be used within the combo. First going into Stardust Charge. There's Stardust Charge. We get to draw a card. We do not activate Jet Synchron's effect ever because you're going to use that Reborn effect. Using Floor Synchron, we're going to be going into our Stardust Dragon number 1 to then bring out the Merging Dragon as well as Omni Dragon. Both of those guys are out. Using the effect of Omni, we're going to search for the Doppel, and then we're going to go into the TG Hyper Librarian. Next up, we're going to tribute the Quickdraw to activate the Doppel to get the Majestic out. Actually, I decided to go a little bit differently and use the effect of Stardust Trail because I had it engraved. Receiving a Power Tool to draw a card. Getting the Living Fossil. And this is when my opponent chooses to surrender. In this game, we open up going first. This is a pretty nice hand using the Junk Converter and the Junk Synchron. We don't even need the Junk Converter. We're going to decide to save it. Going into the Junk Speeder first off. Hopefully there's no interruptions. This hand doesn't have anything to play around. Successfully getting it off. Summoning all 5. Searching for the Arrive in Light. And then we're going to go into Power Tool Dragon first to get that Living Fossil into rotation. Place the Arrival in Light. And then we're going to receive a little something different. Little misplay there. Didn't need to use the Junk Converter or the Floor Synchron effect there, but I did it. So we're going to receive a Stardust Charge Warrior as well to draw a card. Arrival in Light. This is where we're going to activate this effect. Then we go into our first Stardust Dragon. This effect will let us bring out the Omni Dragon and the Converging Dragon. Omni Dragon effect, we're going to discard one of those Maxx Cs to get a Doppelwarrior into rotation. Next up, we're going to go into a level 10 Synchro. We're going to choose our Baron Defure right there, just to get it out of the way. Tribute the Quickdraw like we always do to trigger the Doppel. Getting our Majestic Shooting Star Dragon into rotation. Shooting Majestic. Summoning the 2 Doppel tokens. Using one of them to go into TG Hyper Librarian. And then we're going to use Living Fossil to extend once more. We're going to choose Junk Synchron to go into a level 8. There's options here. I'm pretty sure we choose the Chaos Ruler. Chaos Ruler is going to mill for a little bit more. We do receive Caligo Crow in that, and also a Trail. Super nice. We're going to special summon our Jet Synchron, getting our Hot Red out. We're going to end there with the Called by set with the Maxx C in hand for reaction. Our opponent decides to surrender on the spot. In this game, we choose to go first. Our opponent makes us go first, or second. Seeing the Pot of Desires, we're going to Maxx C right away, just so he doesn't draw into another Ash Blossom and some kind of effect to proc. He's also going to activate the Upstart. He's going to set 3 Magical Mallet, shuffle 2 back, 2 cards back, activate another Upstart. Looks like he's searching for some kind of Exodia play. Sets once and pass. Alright, it's our turn. Looks like he's going to try to burn us, actually, using these burning traps. He's predicting the Xyz, but neither of us are playing an Xyz in our deck, meaning the trap didn't do anything. Trap Trick's also going to send for another one of those flip a coin traps. He's going to try to just burn us in one go. He does not get lucky with the coin flips, unfortunately, and he did give us a bonus 2,000 life points. So we're still safe at 8,000 life points. And even after the second flip, we're still going to be at over 6,000 life points. After that, we're going to just go into our combo, Reinforcement into the Junk Synchron. Using this, we're going to add Assault Synchron. Add the Maxx C off of this. We're going to get into Speeder. Speeder effect, we're going to search for the 1 through 5. And we're going to get cooking. He chooses to surrender on the Speeder proc. Opening hand, opening 2 Ash Blossoms and a Tuning. Sending the Maxx C off of our first thing to bait out an Ash Blossom as well as give a Junk Synchron a target. The Tuning did give us another Maxx C, but we never knew if that was going to happen. So we were really just trying to proc early. Going into the Speeder right away. Speeder summoned 1 through 5. Always going to be summoning the Fleur Synchron here to get that Chaos Ruler out. New strategy we just developed. Shout out to the comments. And he's going to surrender right after the Junk Speeder summoning. Summoning the Synchron Carrier. Baiting out the Maxx C. Luckily we do have the call by for that. Unfortunately, if he does have the Ash Blossom, we do get stopped now. That call by really is for either your Maxx C or your Ash Blossom stoppages. Choose to go for the Tuning before we summon the Junk Synchron to get that Assault Synchron in rotation. So next off, we're going to go into Junk Speeder. Junk Speeder effect, summon 1 through 5. Jet, Fleur, Junk, Stardust, and Quickdraw. Stardust effect, we're going to get the Arrival and Light for the combo, and our opponent chooses to surrender on the Junk Speeder summon again. Alright. This is a decent opening hand. It does stop our Arrival and Light plays if we do see them. First off, we're going to go into Assault Synchron for our search to pitch it for the Junk Converter because we do want it in Graveyard. Next up, we're going to get the On Your Mark to get the Synchron Carrier. Summon Synchron Carrier, summon Junk Synchron, get the Junk Converter, and then that's when we're going to go Junk Speeder. Junk Speeder effect, we're going to summon 1 through 4. Didn't mean to proc the Carrier effect, but honestly, we can play around it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. As well as we're going to get that a Stardust Illumination since we opened up with both pieces of the Arrival Light combo. So unfortunately that combo is offline. Activating this effect, we're going to show all 3 of our living fossils. Add 1 living fossil in hand, and that's when our opponent chooses to surrender. This is the deck profile. We got 1 Junk Synchron, 1 Omni Dragon, 1 Converging Will, 1 Fleur, 1 Doppel, 3 Maxx C, a Crow, 2 Carrier, 3 Junk Converter, 1 Assault Synchron, 3 Junk Synchron, 3 Ash, 3 Stardust Synchron, 1 Trail, 1 Quickdraw, 1 Rota, 3 Tuning, a Stardust Illumination, 3 Fossil, Arrival and Light, On Your Mark, Get Set, Duel, Called By, and Cross Out. Next up is the extra. We got TG, Junk Speeder, Charge Warrior, Powered Tools, 2 Stardust, Crystal Wing, Chaos Ruler, Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon, Hot Red Dragon Abyss, Baron, Chengling, Chaos Angel, Shooting Majestic, and a Pep.